ladies and gentlemen. Silence in the audience, as I am about to play what is likely one of the most nostalgic opening effects in all of gaming history. Oh, oh yes. Yeah, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those of you who don't know, I was born in 2003. So, I grew up with I grew up with the Wii as my first ever video game console. I got my DS afterwards, but the Wii was my first ever proper experience with video games. And Mario Galaxy was one of my favorites. It's still to this day a phenomenal game, and I'm super happy to be streaming it for you guys tonight. Now, I am, of course, using the pointer controls with the gyroscope, because, you know, we gotta get the authentic Mario Galaxy experience. But yes, we are playing this through 3D All-Stars. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the Night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the Night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Yo, my boy Mario getting late tonight! But seriously though, can we talk about the Toad in that intro cutscene? Like, my man's took his girlfriend to a comet festival that happens once every 100 years. That man is getting some tonight. Oh, this game controls just like I remember it. Okay, so for context, I haven't really touched my Switch in a while. I haven't really tried out 3D All-Stars much, but man, this game controls just like my childhood. Ah, yep, there's the childhood PTSD right on cue. Let me know if the volume makes sense alright on the stream 2003. You're just Babby Bunny. Hey, I am not Babby, okay? Everyone thinks I am, but I'm not. Yeah. Also, yes, the cutscene is running in the classic letterbox format. God, this cutscene is so nostalgic for me. I think they used the original, like, in-engine Wii cutscenes for this, which is honestly really cool. But yeah, this game controls just like it used to. Well, I mean, not just like it used to. I am using Switch controllers after all. Ah, yes, of course. I'm sorry, I don't speak Bowser. It's the Bowserese dub. We need subtitles. Okay, so, one other detail. As a kid, this UFO terrified me. It's rarely ever used in the game. The only time this UFO is used, to my knowledge, is in this opening cutscene. You never fight it, it's never shown anywhere else in the game. And yet, that UFO with the glowing, creepy red lights hovering over Peach's castle terrified me as a kid. Like, just absolutely horrified me, and I have no idea why. It's just the most stereotypical UFO. The rest of the game is a standard Mario affair, yet that UFO in particular is just terrifying. It's so strange. Like, see, look at it. It's massive, it's got the giant red laser drills. Like, this was terrifying as a kid. And again, I find it so weird that they never use this UFO in anything other than this cutscene. At least that's what from what I remember, that's the case. Like, you see the airships all the time, but you never actually fight against the UFO or anything. You'd think there would be like a boss battle against it or something. Like, I know there's other like futuristic bosses like the Mega Leg and everything, but for some reason you just never fight against this UFO. It's weird. They hoisted the lake up and everything. And also, like, the super jittery movements and everything kind of unnerved me, too. The same audio clip that's been recycled about dozens of times now. Oh yeah, Mario gets launched into orbit. Like I said, a lot of firsts for this cutscene. Lots of firsts for these games in this cutscene. Very dark. Don't worry, the Star Baby escaped, though. Breathable orbit. And somehow, despite plummeting back to Earth, Mario has found himself on a planetoid. My brethren. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. So yeah, the main center point of this game is the gravity physics. Every single planet has somewhat realistic gravity with regards to its center point, at least the circular ones. Let's play hide and seek. If you can catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. And I just kind of love the design of this little starter planetoid. It's just kind of like the perfect area to kind of start learning the game's controls. At least in my opinion, anyways. Just kind of based on design. It's got like the different environments, like the water physics and the water and everything. You caught me! Oh, I knew I should have hidden in the crater. They'd give like little hints about each other's whereabouts and everything. I still love how with this intro they wasted no time in just showing you how beautiful the environments in this game are. Like, even for Mario games, which traditionally have like very impressive art design and environmental design, this Mario Galaxy has always been a cut above the rest. Specifically the first Galaxy. The second Galaxy kind of felt like a bit more of the same, and it used a slightly different color palette, but I feel like the first Galaxy is something special they haven't really recreated since. You caught me! If only I'd hidden in the pipe. But yeah, we got all the classic Mario conventions. Mario can triple jump, he's got the long jump for distance. He's got the ground pound, all the good stuff. Although the camera angle is a bit disorienting because, you know, space. The one thing that they actually did is they changed the, because the Switch doesn't have a sensor bar like the Wii did, it instead uses the Switch's gyro controls, which Granted, for something like Mario 3D World is a bit annoying, because you use like the touch controls a lot in that game, and the pointer kind of sticks on screen. But for Mario Galaxy, for the brief instances of like star shooting that it's used in, I don't really find it as bad. Especially since when, like, it's super easy to recalibrate, because you just press, like, ZR in whatever position it's in, and it just pops up. Call of Us really, maybe you really can't help Mama. I mean, the character they're referencing certainly is a mommy, if you know what I mean. Seriously, though, Rosalina is the best Mario princess in history. I will not debate this. This is a fact. If you disagree, you are wrong. There she is. It's Space Mama. Camera's kind of what turned me off of Galaxy. No, yeah, that's understandable. It's far different from, like, even, like, the 64 or, like, Sunshine camera. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Too bad she's just been shoehorned into every other Mario game outside of Galaxy. Yeah, Rosalina... Well, I feel like Rosalina also kind of had her whole character arc in Galaxy, because they give you all of her backstory through the Rosalina's library sections, and she kind of had a lot of her lore during and before Galaxy. In Galaxy 2, she just shows up as like an Easter egg, which does make sense considering she literally reset the universe and didn't really have much of a role in it. And I do like her inclusion in 3D World as an Easter egg, but I mean, if you really think about it, all the other princesses have been shoehorned into the previous Mario games too. And I like that Rosalina isn't a MacGuffin princess like Peach, or in nothing but spin-offs like Daisy. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the Grand Stars. May the stars shine down upon you. Bye-bye, Space Mama. And now, of course, I am playing with two separated Joy-Cons. Shake the Joy-Con or press the Y button to spin things that look breakable. I refuse to play with anything other than two separated Joy-Cons. I need the authentic Mario Galaxy experience. God, I sounded like Scott the Woz for a second there. Hi there, good to see you. I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in the black hole. Yeah, that's the other terrifying thing. This game doesn't have death pits. We have literal black holes instead. Because, you know, they need to figure out a way to make Mario fall into a pit as the finality to death. But they couldn't make a pit in a planet, so they thought, hey, let's make a giant, terrifying black hole that will spaghettify Mario if he falls into it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I learned this in astronomy class. The scientific term for what happens to your body when it falls in a black hole is, I kid you not, spaghettification. Fitting, considering Mario's Italian. But yes, that is the literal scientific term for it. Spaghettification. They didn't give it anything more official sounding, just spaghettification. It's great. I also had to learn how to precisely spell spaghettification on a test. The Rabid Rosalina is sleepy and not helping at all in the new Mario Rabbids game from the trailer. Yeah, that's true. With the game seeming to have a more, like, futuristic space aesthetic, I hope that Rosalina plays a bit of a bigger role in it. I mean, then again, Rabid Peach kind of had, like, little to no personality outside of, like, quirky social media user. Get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. You can shake or spin to make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. Like quirky social media user, funny iPhone, haha. Although I do like how Peach dropped in with the actual Peach dropped in during that boss fight with a shotgun. Like, hot take, I actually thought the Mario and Rabbids game was really good. Thanks, do you mind rescuing my buddy in the base up there too? I'll transform into a slingshot. Just hop into me after I transform! I'm going inside of him. Is this considered vor? Temporary vor is a game mechanic. Only in Mario Galaxy. Get out of here. Yeah, I honestly thought the Mario Rabbids games was really good. Were really good as a beginner, more simplified XCOM. They were pretty good, and the DK expansion was fun too. It was a nice little addition. I also like how they made like both a standalone game and it was like both a standalone game and an expansion, which I thought was cool. I remember Nintendo also did that for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. Just hate RTS games? Understandable. I've been a fan of Fire Emblem and such, so I don't really mind it. We've been waiting for you. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. We have the introduction of the flip panels as well as the electro-shocky copper spinny wire things. Now, as a kid, I thought this was challenging because I didn't realize touching the electric part of the wire is bad. Turn off the flip switches on the floor to shut down the machine. But, you know, I was a dumb, stupid 7-year-old kid at the time, so I couldn't really play video games that well. Fire Emblem, there's a game that's coming out kind of like them. I'll link it to you later. Thank you! Now go save the Grand Star. I mean, we don't really need to save it. It's just spinning right here. I can just walk up and grab it. Also, what's gonna happen to these poor Goombas? Are they just stuck inside this giant metal circle guarding nothing for the rest of their lives? Anyways, big ol' star with the balls on it. Off we go. Anyways, time for this thing to turn into the sun. Whop. That's one! 119 more to go! You've discovered a new galaxy. The beacon is lit again! It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits in our power source, power stars. Yeah, that's called gravity. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we could use our few remaining stars to look for the other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that's working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Man. In the words of Hiccup's father from How to Train Your Dragon 3, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at the pole star and press A. If you lose sight of the reticle, you can reset it with the R button. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the circle directly on the screen. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, of course. Vor-powered telescope. These are the galaxies that can be absorbed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. So, each little one of these observatories is separated into, I believe, exactly 5 of these domes with various amounts of stars in them. Some of them are secrets, other ones have set number counts for how many stars they can get. Whole cube planets. That's just like a little mystery sign on them. I love how you can also like move the galaxy around and observe the groupings of the planets. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting a power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy, but I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. Off to the first galaxy of the game. Good Egg Galaxy. Geg. Stage 1. Dino Piranha. Good to see Petey's still getting work after Sunshine. Although I guess this is Petey's kid. Also, remember to wear your wrist straps, kids. Yep. There we go. Ah yes, the Octoombas. Enemies that literally exist in Mario Galaxy and nowhere else. Let's see, I wonder if you can actually still do this. Yeah, you can see it. This was in the original Mario Galaxy. In order to make this door readable, let me see if I can get it again. If I can clip it into... Yeah, you can see it in a brief flash in there. But they put a signpost behind the door just far enough in so that Mario can actually read it. Yeah, you can see in there. They put the signpost just far enough in that Mario can actually read it, but you can't see it. It's a neat little detail. A little level design. It honestly is really cool. Anyways, the gravity physics are showing off. Nintendo made the engine for this game, and they're going to show it off as much as possible. The main collectible in this one is also no longer coins. Coins have been reserved for restoring your health, similar to Mario 64. Instead, now the main currency is star bits. So, a metal circle has health restoring properties, and literal pieces of galaxy are used as ammunition. Gravity physics are weird. Let's see. If you get tired and want to return to the observatory, press plus and select return to the observatory. But you can't bring back any star bits you picked up, so be careful. Now I remember what this one is. Gone for a long time. Need to get in? Use the pipe on the other side. We still to this day don't know who owns that house. It exists in the series, but we don't know who owns it. It's just there. But yeah, you can also collect the star bits using the pointer, and if I can do this, yeah, you can use star bits to stun enemies. You use them to stun enemies, hit objects. They're essentially like, the pointer is like a little mini projectile you can use. Them camera angles. Yee. And for Luma inflation. Shush. Shush, Melcy. We'll get to the Luma inflation later. I promise. Yeah, the camera angles they do with this game are fantastic. My friends are ahead. Please hurry. While you might not... Wait a second. I love this! Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is originally where the Wii diagram would have been, to show you how to use the Wii's motion controls. And the fact that they recreated them with the same art style and aesthetics, using the Switch controllers, it just... Oh, it just gets my nostalgia going! That is such a nice detail. You see, with a lot of other, like, remakes of video games in the past, I haven't necessarily, like, grown up with the original game, so I don't really know what it's, I don't really know, like, what exactly made the game so special back in the day. But with Mario Galaxy, I am intimately familiar with this game and this series. Most people find it bizarre that somebody can have nostalgia for the Nintendo Wii, and I tell them, have you seen these games? These are bangers! I think it was just an easy texture swap, it still would have made it look weird if it was a Wiimote. Yeah, exactly, but the fact that they put in the effort to recreate the diagram, like, if they put in, like, a stereotypical Switch diagram, that would have been fine, but they went out of their way to recreate the style of the original Wii Remote safety diagrams that you see in, like, literally every game from this era. Like, they recreated the art style of the original Wii Remote safety diagrams, and I love that. It's just that little extra mile. See? Like, compare that bit there to a screenshot from the original Galaxy, and the diagrams have the exact same art style. Because the modern Switch, like, the modern Switch infographics have, like, a far more, like, simplistic art style, whereas the Wii had the original, like, light baby blue background for it. I don't know, it's just something about the fact that they went as far as to recreate the original art just makes me so happy. Again, this is speaking as someone who has played this game during their childhood, who is extremely familiar with all of its ins and outs. This all just makes me so happy. No, you can still, well, technically All-Stars as a whole package is not available digitally right now. It went away after at the end of March, I believe, last year. After Mario's after, like, the Mario celebration and everything. You can get each of the re-released games individually for an additional price point, which isn't necessarily that bad. I think all of the individual games combined together, they have about the same price point as All-Stars. So if you just wanted, like, a remake of one specific game, like maybe you just wanted the Galaxy remake, then that works for you. But yeah, Mario All-Stars is currently unavailable unavailable digitally. Physically, there are still plenty of hard copies floating around there. Gotcha! That's much better because I can do without Mario 64. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, on the eShop, you're able to pick up the, you can pick up just Sunshine, just Galaxy, and just 64. But it comes out like the little menu bonus, but they still have all of the, like, the general enhancements and everything. Like, for example, you can still use the GameCube Switch controller with Sunshine. Galaxy's got, like, the remastering and everything. So it's pretty much all the same, just as individual packages. Well, I do disagree with Nintendo kind of relying on FOMO in order to sell this stuff. I mean, it's a Mario game. It would have sold like hotcakes regardless. It is nice that they give you the option to buy everything individually. I just kind of wish they didn't make the game itself unavailable. But anyways, we've got this little thing. It's just an egg walking around. coconut for a tail. So naturally, we slap it. And he is not happy about this. So we do it again. And then he gets even more angry. Come on. Get back here. There we go. I know, right? This plant monster was just peacefully sleeping in this egg, minding his business, and Mario decided to take his tail and smack him over the head with it. Anyways. But it's fine, he exploded into a power star. That's what counts. We're the good guys, I swear. You know, I never really appreciated it as a kid, but I honestly love how just soothing the end of level music is. Because you got the star there, there's nothing really else to do in the level, so the music is just nice and relaxing. I also love the jingle, it's so catchy. God, it's hard to tell how much of this is nostalgia talking, because again, this is one of the games that I am genuinely nostalgic for from my childhood. This is my first time when talking about a game when I'm streaming it that I have to take my own bias into account. Those star-shaped objects are star bits. To Lumas, they're the most tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Joy-Con at the screen and point your star to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can also collect star bits by tapping directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the star and pressing ZR. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. But yeah, we can feed him star bits to make him spin uncontrollably. Tasty! Let's call those little morsels my feed for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure star bits will be a big help on your adventure. Alrighty, back to Good Egg Galaxy. Gag. We have a second one. I also love how, like, the ones you've actually completed are filled in the gold. And the ones that you haven't gotten yet are, like, see-through and transparent. I know it's a basic thing, but you'd be surprised how many devs these days don't really go to add those details. Anyways, Good Egg Galaxy Star 2, a snack of cosmic proportions. Oh, wait, I know this level. Oh, time to see if there are any vor enthusiasts in my audience. Well, no, wait, not that inflation. Inflation enthusiasts. The vor enthusiasts got their kick with the warp stars. But anyways, you're going to want to grab a lot of star bits this level. Trust me, they are going to be important. Also, that pipe is the most useless thing ever when you could just walk around the side. I seriously love how many little details the game just hides in the environment. Hello there. I've got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the warp star. Or in the sling star. If you're in handheld mode, you can just tap the warp star and sling star directly. So now you get an actual use of the sling star. You grab it and it pulls Mario in the star's direction. He stays in the bubble for a little bit afterwards. The warp stars also have a bit of natural gravity to them, which helps with controlling this. Also, the Goombas. If you stomp on them directly, they gave you a coin. But there's another Goomba on this planet. Ah, here we go. If you spin them first, and then kick them, you get Starbits instead. I know, it's just one of those little things that I really like. It's kind of like a slightly riskier play to get your health back because you actually have to jump on as opposed to just the safe option of spinning it away. We've also got these little orb things. You can use them to hit the spiky plants. And if you just knock them at nothing, they'll sling back and smack Mario in the face and you drop a bunch of Starbits. I think it's one of the few things in the game that can actually make you drop Starbits, because you don't drop them when you're hit or anything. That's one of the only things that makes you do that. Yum. Oh, there's also this about the level. Those little, that warp star there, they got branching paths in this level. Ow. Man, I struggled hitting the sweet spots with these things as a kid, still do as an adult! God, that low life counter still triggers my anxiety. Go, Morrow! Run, Morrow! There we go. Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. Get 100 Starbits, get a 1-up. Let's see, so there should be a certain someone on this planet. Here we go. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty Starbits? If you feed me a bunch of Starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and transform! I'm famished. I need 100 Starbits to curb the hunger pangs. I'm pretty sure this Luma is the result of many kids becoming inflation enthusiasts as adults. More! 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 That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! A new planet was born! So yeah, you feed 100 Luma enough Starbits, it explodes into a new planet. Don't ask me how feeding stars to another star creates a planet as opposed to a larger star, because I couldn't answer that. How feeding stars to a star would even create a bigger star is another question entirely. Easy 1-up. This is actually a cool way to introduce the wall jump. You're able to jump off of walls back and forth with one another a few times. You can combine that with the spin in order to get a bit of extra height. Yum. Oh yeah, this is one that actually does something really interesting with the gravity. I love how the controls are universal as well. Right is still right and left is still left regardless of the gravity position. Hey Build Lancer. Checking out a game from my childhood, Mario Galaxy. funny I have a Wii but never played this. That's understandable. I mean, there was also New Super Mario Bros. Wii as well, so I feel like most people either got, have at least either Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Bros. Wii. Or, you know, Mario Party 7, or Mario Party 8, the best Mario Party in the series. Again, I will not debate this. And if you disagree, 1v1 me on Koopa's Tycoon Town! Wii games of choice were Punch Out and Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Ah. Neat. My family was mostly a Mario and Pokemon household, though funnily enough, it was actually Smash Bros. That inspired me to branch out and try different games. Good to see that this process is still just as anxiety-inducing as when I was a kid. There we go. Never actually played Other M because previously as a kid, my parents thought it was too violent or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, each and every one of the little observatory domes has 5 levels in it. Well done, brave explorer. You discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. The number of power stars in each galaxy vary, but each observatory will always have 5 galaxies. So there's another star in Good Egg, or we can go to Honey Hive Galaxy. But I'm usually one to complete things in order. I don't think that's how galaxies work. Hey, you think this game understands astrophysics? We got King Caliente's battle fleet. There. I still love this game's soundtrack, especially, like, of all the Mario games up until this point, Mario Galaxy definitely had the most interesting soundtrack of pretty much all of them. I want to try to see if I can skip that. I can almost get it, come on! Hey, got it. Again, Lancer, I'm partial to Mario Kart Wii, because, again, nostalgia. But I will admit, Double Dash had some of the most interesting mechanics in any of the Mario Kart games. Oh, you saved me! Thanks, Mario! In return, I'll tell you a secret about this place. Apparently those spiky things just hate coconuts. Shake the Joy-Con or press Y to smack them with coconuts. So yeah. Talking to the NPCs is actually helpful in this. But yeah, the spike plants hate coconuts. Nium. I think this is one of the few. I think this is one. I feel like this is one of the only times that a Poke is actually used in this game. And it just vanishes within one hit of a coconut. You used to need a fire flower to take down the Pokies. Now they just need a coconut. Past the chain chomps, and we get our introduction to... Now, because the Power Star's the traditional star design, they had to give it a different design in this. So instead, we have Rainbow Mario. You get the same traditional, like, star music and everything, only Mario turns into the equivalent of a fruit gummy, gets a neon trail behind him, runs faster, and is, of course, invincible. And when I had PS1 or N64, I was the weirdo kid with the Sega Saturn. Hey, the Saturn had good games. The Saturn had good games, Melcy. You were someone with taste. Although, unfortunately, no Mario. No, like, proper Sonic title, because, you know, 3D Blast got canned. Or no, Extreme, that's right. I always mix up 3D Blast and Extreme. Yum. Ah yes, the somewhat more menacing music. But yeah, they introduced the coconut mechanic to you earlier, now you gotta spin them back at the enemies to deal damage. Atari and Genesis. Good selection there. Honestly, I know everybody makes the whole thing of, like, the Genesis versus the Super Nintendo comparison, but the funny thing is that the Genesis was actually created to compete with the NES, funnily enough. Like, everybody says that, like, oh, it was the Master System versus the NES, but the Master System was actually created, like, completely independent to the NES. It was actually the Genesis that was created to combat the NES, and then Nintendo released the Super Nintendo shortly afterwards. The debate kind of shifted to, which is better, the Super Nintendo or the Genesis, when the Genesis was originally created first to combat the NES. And then afterwards, Sega shifted towards more add-ons for the Genesis instead, with stuff like the 32X, the Sega CD, etc. The Sega CD was the whole reason that we have ESRB ratings due to Night Trap, which, funnily enough, had the weird claw drill thingy because the company it was originally being created for wanted to sell it with a remote as a DVD kids toy, and because of that, they wanted, quote, unreproducible violence. So instead of just stabbing a lady with a knife or drinking her blood by biting her, they instead had, you know, that thing. Also, the Star Mushroom, one of the few things that's unique to the Galaxy games. It increases your max health total to 6 as opposed to 3. The Star Mushroom appears in literally no game other than the Galaxy titles. I mean, then again, it wouldn't really make much sense in a traditional 2D Mario game. Because, I mean, you know, you don't have health in those titles. Welcome to Video Game History Facts, brought to you by Ender. Genesis Genesis when in Genesis. Should have good games, Ice and Dreams, Panda Dragoon, Clockwork Knight 1, 2, Bugs, so many superior ports of arcade games compared to the PS1. Exactly. The Genesis was the best console for arcade ports. While most people would argue the Super Nintendo technically had the better version of Mortal Kombat, the Genesis version had real blood in it. So really, who was the winner? I mean, probably Nintendo, because they got to stand up there and lambast Sega at a meeting about video game violence. Those hearings are now infamous, for obvious reasons. But yeah, during my first semester video game course at college, the main thing we were focusing on was like a brief history of the game industry. It's kind of like an overview before we got into like the other game development classes. So because of that, we did a lot of lessons about like video game history and everything, along with our assignments. So everybody finds it absurd when I say this and gets like jealous, blood Bloodine especially, but for my first, for game design class in college that I took this past semester, I literally just had to play video games for homework. I'm not kidding. Every week, or at least like most weeks, we would have an assignment. And that assignment was relatively simple. Pick a video game or a board game from a list of games provided to us by the teacher. Play the game, at least 2 hours, and then write a brief 400-word summary of our thoughts on the game, including the mechanics, with main focus on the mechanics and how the game felt. And that was it. My homework for the game design class was literally just to play video games. I mean, uncensored games of a different variety. Well, I mean, it's not technically the only system build, Lancer, because keep in mind, there are like 5 million different hentai games that are certified for use with the Steam Deck. Just the average Valve employee trying out the 50th furry hentai game to approve it for the Steam Deck. I'm tired, boss! But yeah, you look at, like, there are, like, 5 million different Steam games that are just, like, that are verified for the Steam Deck, like so many different hentai games, that you just question, how did it end up this way? Also, the Steam sale, summer sale is now starting. Perfect timing, because I get my paycheck in tomorrow! Gonna pick me up some games. Hey, Trap Shrine Maiden is just a beautiful visual novel. Oh, of course! Just like my favorite, Fuda Dick Died and Dash. By the way, if you want to see a live stream playthrough of Fuda Dick Died and Dash, be sure to subscribe to me on OnlyBuns. God. Why do I make these jokes? I totally do not own that game at all. Hey, no shame in it. I made a joke to Riley a while ago about them streaming it, and they said they own the game. They just don't know where they would stream it. So, no shame. You enjoy what you enjoy. That's not my prerogative. I just feel like unless the plot is vaguely interesting or like comedic or whatever, there's not much of a point to it, because it's like you're putting in effort for something you could find with a Google search and get the same results. Fansly supports streaming. Interesting. Nice alliteration on the title. Ah yes, anyways, here's the most forgotten about Mario power-up. B Mario! Get your B-movie jokes in now, folks! I kind of want to try to see it. Okay, I have a stupid idea for a bit, and I want to see how chat feels about it. Next level, or like next B-suit level, once I get the B-suit, my stream commentary is just nothing but me reading the B-movie script. Yay or nay? Like, next level with the B-suit, my only stream commentary is just me, like, changing my vocal intonation to react to what's going on stream, but the only dialogue I am speaking is the B-movie script. You like jazz? But yeah, B-Mario is pretty interesting. You jump and hold the A button to hover up into the air shortly. You have a small fly meter that gradually decreases over time. The little bug enemies here are also attracted to you as B-Mario, whereas normal Mario, they're afraid of you. In addition, B-Mario will also disappear if it falls in water. It's one of the only power-ups in the entire Mario series to dissipate in that manner. Oh, I forgot that one-up was back there. I find it funny how we ended up on a discussion of discussion of NSFW uncensored video games from a talk about which was better, the Nintendo or Sega. Yeah, I feel like the Genesis was definitely the better of the two out of like the NES and the Genesis. Like, the Genesis was definitively better due to, like, the massive, arcade ports, the better main titles, everything. As for whether it's the Genesis versus the Super Nintendo, that's a more nuanced debate. They could honestly go either way. Because at that point, you could factor in stuff like the 32X and the Sega CD, but the Sega CD essentially mostly just had, like, quick time event video games, for lack of a better term, which were basically just press X button when thing happen in movie to get good ending. And the 32X, I don't really remember any major titles that were released on the 32X. Oh no, wait, there was actually Sonic CD on the Sega CD. That had, the main thing with it, they utilized the CD, was that it included cutscenes. It included animated cutscenes at the start and end of the game. Draw out a platforming map for a midterm. Ooh, that's neat. Wee. Yeah, if you don't have the... Yeah, if you didn't have the bee mushroom for this segment somehow, you just hop over here. Also, Bee Mario sticks to honey. And funnily enough, the gravity is set up as if the honey is the gravity surface when you jump. It's an interesting little workaround to make flying work decently well with the honey. Because, you know, otherwise you might end up, like, flying away from it when you just want to jump across from one patch to the other. And I'm surprised at how smooth they make the transition. When I sold my CDX, I had 2-in-1 Genesis and Sega CD console, but there's no games I want to collect for the CD. Yeah, aside from Sonic CD, there really weren't any major, like, Sega CD games that were too interesting. The CD aspect was literally only just used for, like, FMV games, where it's just, like, quick time event, the video game. I mean, there is some interesting stuff like Night Trap, but even then, you couldn't really find a copy of that back in the day, considering, something about, video game ratings and the Senate, and not good. Also, back during that Senate hearing, Nintendo talked about how they would never have Night Trap on their systems. And just recently, the Night Trap Special Edition was released for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, the irony. And who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. The most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. As well as HD ports of Night Trap, Double Switch, and even Corpse Killer. Yep. All those games that Nintendo disavowed during their old days are now available on Nintendo platforms. Oh, the times they are a-changin'. You guys remember back in the day, like, a while ago, when there was, like, that one video game, Hate, which was literally just, like, a senseless killing simulator that was, funnily enough, made by Canadian devs, that everybody was making a big stink about, because, like, Valve thought it was questionable to put on the Steam platform, and some people agreed, some people disagreed, etc. There have been, like, other, more recent, like, questionable Valve games, questionable games on the Steam store. Like, I remember there was a debacle about one video game, Hatred, that... Like, I think it was... Yeah, Hatred, I think it was the name. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, Hatred, that's the name of it. Long story short, the whole thing was that it was basically just a game of a senseless murder game where you control the literal incel. With long black hair and whatnot. And everybody was, like, oh, this game is just senseless violence, it shouldn't be allowed on Steam, and people were arguing for, like, Steam's free rights and everything. Like, with a game like Hatred, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's honestly just, like, a more brutal Grand Theft Auto in a way. But then you also have stuff like where there's a game that's literally just about, like, assaulting someone, and then it's like, you know, it gets into gray territory. Like, no, yeah, a game focused on you being that. That's a lot more questionable on the platform. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, main character from Hatred and Postal. Full 1 HD, yeah, it's like a nod to that and everything. The Postal games are honestly really interesting because, like, yeah, you can be like a violent, senseless murderer, but I mean, there's also the fact that you can literally just go through the game doing it completely normal. Like, you can just go out and buy your goat milk for the wife and just wait casually in line instead of shooting through it. But yeah, like, Steam has had some more questionable inclusions, but I feel like Hatred is perfectly fine to exist. Just like similar as a new concept, first post game to show up in elementary school at the very end. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it's not really a new concept, it's just that around that time, like, there were a lot of, like, tensions in society and whatnot surrounding this kind of stuff, so video games were put on the chopping block as a scapegoat for real issues, like they always are. Anyways, enough depressing stuff. Back to Mario grabbing Warp Star pieces off of a bee's ass. My thanks. You have shown much bravery, new bee. We trust that we may rely on you in the future. Bee. I gotta say, the queen's got a very nice behind. Oh, hey, Toad. Ah! A bee! Huh? Mario? Hey, it's you! We escaped from Peach's castle, too! But then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi! Oh, I just remembered! We found a power star! I'm sure you need this, so here, take it! Also, don't mind my voice! I've gotten into heavy smoking recently. Cosmic exploration is very stressful stuff. You wanna join? God, doing that voice in my throat. Hey, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Mario. Your name is Mario, isn't it? That's what I heard from your friends who just arrived. Mario. It has such a nice ring.
Look.
Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. I think they want to tell you something, so you'd best hurry on over there. Hello. Ah yes, my favorite Toads. Captain Toad, Glasses Toad, and Pickaxe Toad. The Lumas are going to build us a ship! When it's done, let's go look for Princess Peach and the Power Stars! So I guess this place is some kind of mobile space station controlled by that Rosalina lady. But who exactly is she anyway? She's not a witch, is she? Is she? No, that's ridiculous, right? Mario! I apologize for blinding you by shining my headlamp directly into your eyes. We'll help you get the Power Stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. I appreciate that, Toad, but could you please turn your flashlight off? You're blinding me. I can't reach it, Mario. My arms are too short. Alright then, how do I turn it off? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I mean, I don't know. God damn it, you're useless, Toad. That's what Peach hires Bowser to kidnap her, so she doesn't have to do paperwork. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is all just some elaborate fantasy that they keep putting on that just extends to greater amounts each and every time. Who knows? Maybe Peach and Bowser secretly want to go on a few dates, but Mario doesn't accept that Peach doesn't love him. So instead, Mario goes out of his way to thwart Peach and Bowser's dates every single time, and her screaming is just a desperate attempt to try to keep him away. I mean, who knows? Maybe the one thing that Peach just really wants in her life is a bad dragon. Phrasing. Plot twist, they're all children playing in the backyard. I knew it! This was just an episode of the Backyardigans all along! Plot twist, the entire Mario series is just an episode of the Backyardigans. It's about plumbers gone wrong. I still find it funny how Nintendo specifically went out of their way. When everyone was making, like, the Bowsette art, Nintendo specifically went out of their way to explain the mechanics of the Super Crown for fear that Bowsette exists. Like, they specifically went out of their way to mention that it turns Toadette into Peachette. It does not do that for any other characters. Please do not make Bowsette a thing, we are begging you. Telling me there's no BD website in the Mushroom Kingdom? I mean, I don't think the Toads take too kindly to Bowser's existence, so unless Bowser is making a website and modeling the stuff himself, off of himself, which is a whole entirely separate can of worms. I don't know if a site like that exists in the Mushroom Kingdom. Who knows, maybe Princess Peach just uses the Toads for it. Like, she doesn't bother with any of the stuff on her website, she just uses some random Toad every week. I like how this game is just like, a lot of this has just been me talking about childhood nostalgia, and then there's also the cursed lewd conversations. Like, ah yes, of course. Perfect tonal shifts. Definitely name his the king. I mean, of course, he's a narcissist. Anyways, Wigglers. You bounce on them, they get angry. You ground pound them and they die. Anyways, here's your wall jump tutorial. Given to you by a signpost. Yep, it's me, the famous Gilboard! If you want to climb this wall, you better listen up. When you stick to the wall after a jump, press B to do a wall jump. Use a string of wall jumps to reach really high areas. Thank you, Gilboard. Much appreciated. Gilbert Board Free. It's like Gilbert Godfrey, but a wooden poster board. instead of a human being. I mean, then again, it's questionable if Gilbert Godfrey even exists at all. I mean, you look at Gilbert Godfrey and you tell me that he canonically exists in the world that we live in. Sometimes it's hard to believe. Yum. Yep. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot. You need to go down here first and turn the thing on. Then the windmill starts working. That's right. What has this conversation turned into? We've gone from nice conversation about one of Ender's childhood games to, is Gilbert Godfrey actually real? And whatever the heck we were talking about in between. Anyways, I love how this entire level centers around, like, introducing the ground pound. Though you gotta feel sorry for these poor bugs, because their entire existence basically consists of them having a target painted on their back. Like, it's as if nature is saying, "Jump on me, please, God, jump on me!" Ow. Anyways, we're going to kill this thing's child. And then he gets rightfully mad, so... So we kill him too. Just like how Babam's existence is to die for the king. I mean, yeah, true. And I mean, King Babam's existence is to die as well, so... I know how thick Bowsette is, and I'm totally not starting the convo that way. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, on to the next stage. You know what, why not? Let's do the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. This is going to be a nightmare. Surfing 101. The surfing levels were always a nightmare in the original. At least for childhood me. Hello there, sir! Are you a surfer too? Yes, definitely! Oh, but this is your first time race surfing, right? Well, then let me show you the ropes. Now let me explain. Try to match the guide on the bottom right. Yeah, that's the basic position. To turn left, twist left for the starting position. Correct, that's how you turn left. To turn right, you've got to twist to the right. Yep, that's how you turn right. then all you need to do is hold down B to speed up. That's all you need to know. Now give it a go on the course. Welcome to motion-controlled race surfing. I hate it. I mean, in all seriousness, it's perfectly serviceable. It's just when the game is asking you to go fast on some of these courses, it is a nightmare to control. Burp. Although this music definitely slaps. Hard right! Not that hard! Life! Rage drifting. Loop-de-loop and pull, your shoes are looking good. Free falling. Yeah, the Ray levels were a nightmare even in the original. On the Switch version, they were a lot nicer to control because the Switch's gyroscope controls. But on the original Wii, when it was just the pointer, the Wii's gyroscope wasn't nearly as enhanced. Like, granted, the Wii Motion Plus helped later in the Wii's life, but it was still an absolute nightmare to control the Ray. Hey! I still struggle on these levels even as an adult. I'm shocked childhood me even made it past the race surfing level. Hard right, hardest right ever. No! Dang it! I know, I'm far too stubborn to take my thumb off the accelerator. I'm beating this level at maximum speed. Maximum velocity! High impact race surfing! I'm an adult! I've driven a car! How is this more difficult? You'll never catch me, crabs! Not when I shift into maximum overdrive! Yeah! There we go! 5 tries later. That wasn't so bad. 1 minute, 1 second. And at 81 milliseconds, congratulations, you deserve a gold medal! Slap the Ray booty to assert dominance, but then the Stingray might buck me off and I'll fall into a black hole. Galaxy complete. Yeah, the question mark galaxies are like little one-off blocks. A hungry Luma has appeared. Oh boy, inflation. Why, hello there. Large one of the altered shape. Hey, you! Yeah, got any tasty star bits? Feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with happiness to transform. I'm famished, I need 400 star bits to curb these hunger pangs. More! Oh man, they shortened the inflation cutscene for the larger amounts. That sucks. You call the booty a black hole? Damn, you must really want to get sucked into it. That's enough stuff, here we go. Transform! Nyum. Damn, my man's turned into a whole new galaxy. The sweet, sweet galaxy. Rocky Road. I'm surprised they haven't made a Rocky Balboa spin-off about him training his successor and called it the Rocky Road. Or I don't know, maybe a branded workout video or something. Like a branded training video about how to become a boxer and just name it the Rocky Road and license Rocky Balboa's likeness. Like, come on, that would make millions. Anyways, this level's music is very nice. I can't go any farther! Don't stop! The star's right around the corner! Are you scared of the platforming? No, I ate too much sugar! Now I've got heart palpitations. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Toad. And what about you? You get heart palpitations as well? No, I got diabetes. That wouldn't stop you from moving on, though. Isn't that just Creed? You know what? Fair point. We need a... We need a version of Creed with a trainer as Rocky Balboa. And call the mod the Rocky Road. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Galaxy complete. You discovered a new galaxy. Off I go. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they are not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. Now, we could go to Bowser's Head, or we could check out what's here. Flip Switch Galaxy. Flip Switch Galaxy, painting the planet yellow. Still never understood why the background of this is an homage to the 8-bit Mario, to the original Mario Bros. Like, it's perfectly fine. I just don't understand why they put that homage at this level specifically. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, these guys, they spring on their heads, they turn into little bounce pads. They're able to jump off them. And that's literally all this galaxy is. Yeah, that's the entire level. Just that. And I somehow still managed to get hit. God damn it. Yeah! I did it! Ba-da-bang. I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight. I guess maybe it's because I had the early shift at work today, so I might be a bit tired. Huh. Excuse me. Ba-da-bam. Anyways, off we go to Honey Galaxy. Alrighty. The Big Bad Bugaboo. Oh no, the evil bug things are here. It's fine, just ground pound them. I love how you can press ZR at any time to realign the gyro with the pointer controller. It is very handy. Yum. Die. Is me, the bee. Bee Morrow. Alright, that's the first instance of those water sprayers as a level power up. They're like Flood if Flood was an enemy. Dang it. I'm gonna be looking? Alrighty. No worries, Lancer. We'll still be here, playing as Bee Mario in the meantime. We won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Hee bee puns. The neighbors are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Yum. Well then, this should be an interesting fight. It's Bugaboo. Yeah, let him dash and then ground pound on him. And after one hit, he gets mad, he starts flying, he starts pooping out bombs. Dang it, it missed. on. Dang it. Got him. Patron's Red gets even more angry and starts flying around faster. Yep. Dang it. Yeah, this boss requires a bit of patience with it. Let's see. Dang it! Yeah, this guy's a bit of a more frustrating boss in my experience. Dang it! Yeah. Alright, grab another bee mushroom. Up. Dang it! Dang it! Yeah, I hate this boss as a kid, and I still do now. There we go! Got him! Be gone! Man, unbelievable. Why did it take so long for me to beat that boss? Oh wait, why did it take so long for me to beat that boss? I will apologize for nothing. But nice even 10 stars. Now there's nothing left in this galaxy for us but the boss. Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor. Good to see they're following the size proportions of Bowser for Mario Sunshine. Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor, Mega Legs Moon. Meet the Armored Goombas. They only ever show up in Galaxy. You have to spin them first to be able to attack them, and they drop a coin regardless of how they're killed. I mean, I say regardless, it's not like you have many options when it comes to killing them. You also get proper introduction to the Bullet Bills here. In this game, the Bullet Bills aren't just a static enemy. They'll track Mario around out until they eventually hit him or explode of their own volition via time. Once they see Mario, they will track on in a homing attack method. However, you can use this to bait them into objects like these cages. This will become relevant momentarily. For now, we gotta say hi to everybody's favorite non-canonically an offspring of Peach child, Bowser Jr. Haha, you made it! But I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go at him, Mega Leg! Stomp him with the power of your Grand Star! Meet was probably the coolest boss in any Mario game ever. Mega Leg! He's a giant metallic robot that just walks around this moon trying to stomp you. And we gotta fight this thing like it's Attack on Titan. I love this boss. It's so cool yet so simple. But yeah, you gotta use the mechanics the game taught you earlier. You gotta direct the bullet bills into the cage. However, Mega Leg doesn't like that. So now you gotta bait the bullet bills into the cages around the outside. Ow. I think. Yeah! Yeah, if you manage to leap yourself over the cages, if you manage to have the bullet bill follow you over the cages, you're able to beat Mega Leg's second phase without getting rid of any of the bars around him. Also, one thing I feel like is underappreciated is, like, the interior design of the moon here. Because, like, it's got all the cool, like, interweaving metal mesh patterns and everything that honestly look really nice. Like, it's just a shame that there's not really any other, like, major moon designs like this in the game. Because it looks very aesthetically pleasing, though most of the time you're distracted by the giant robot, which is understandable. Anyways, first boss of the game. Relatively simple, but also really fun. Woohoo! Yeah. Yum. And with that, another leg of the observatory has power restored to it. The bathhouse. Nice. Galaxy complete. High score updated. You've increased your starbit count. And discovered a new galaxy. 2 of them, in fact.
Look.
That ball of flame represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. When you recover a grand star, a little star power will be restored and the beacon will grow. The Comet Observatory can use that power to fly through the universe. Once all the power is restored, we will even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Wasn't that the goal of No Man's Sky? Oh, the power is on in a new dome! The newly opened dome is called the Fountain. It's really quite relaxing. By the way, if you looked at the map, it contains information about galaxies as well as domes. If you forget the location of a dome, don't hesitate to speak with me. Now, after the fountain, I don't really remember many of the other stages in this game. Like, I have a vague sense of nostalgia, but there are some, like, in-between levels I just don't remember, because my dad and I both played on the same save file, so he'd sometimes make some progress in the game, I'd sometimes make some progress in the game. So sometimes our progress would be at odds with each other. However, I remember this! Ladies and gentlemen, time to introduce one of the most annoying mechanics in Mario Galaxy. Rolling in the clouds. Oh boy. It's the ball rolling stages. Anybody who's played Mario Galaxy remembers these. Hey now, if you're thinking about just rolling that ball away, you better listen to old Bill Board over here. First, jump to get on top of the ball. Alright, now you're on. Try to match the guy on the bottom right. Right, that's it. Now this is what we call the basic position. For the basic position, tilt to move the ball in that direction, then press B to jump. If anything gets in your way, smush it. You'll learn more by doing it yourself. Good luck! I've got this. I've got this. I am an adult. I am no longer a dumb child. I know how to roll a ball in Mario Galaxy. I know how to do this. I am an adult. I'm not a child. Well, at least the game remembers that I beat the tutorial. Alright. I can do this. I am an adult. I'm not a child. I am better at games now. I think. Saved. Oh, I am not risking that. Just go. Get in the hole. Yeah! I did it! That was far less painful than my childhood trauma led me to believe. Wahoo! Yeah. Galaxy complete. 9 coins, 34 star bits, and another new galaxy in the fountain already. Off we go. Ooh, I remember Battle Rock was one of the coolest, but I want to go in order, so let's start with Space Junk. Alright. Zero Gravity Dick Galaxy. Full Star Path. What? That's basically the same thing. I mean, it's called Space Junk Galaxy. I mean, come on, that's just phallic. This is the level where the pull stars start being used to like actual level design, as opposed to just like the brief segments of the first galaxy. I also love the music here. Burn. Yep, Morrow. There we go. I seriously love the music of this game. Like, especially these areas which have like the very chill, zoned out, spacey music. This is very nice. And I like how this galaxy is just entirely consisting of, like, junk orbiting around in space. Even in outer space, it seems pollution's a problem. Yep. Alrighty. The pole stars have a gravitational pull of their own, but that technically doesn't mean that you automatically will, like, get locked onto the teleport path of one pole star. You can technically do a lot of, like, very funky stuff with the pole stars. You've also got the spider enemies. They jump. Other than that, they're basically just Goombas with a new coat of paint. Boing. Ow. Get out of here. Anyways, let's read some captured toads. And that's a game mechanic. Hello there, Captain Toad. Da-da-da-da! Mr. Mario! As the brave captain of the Toad Brigade, I've already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star. Take this Sling Star at the top of the Star Shroom. Bada-bada-bada. 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 I honestly love the visual design of this portion of the level. Just having the level basically, like, just assemble itself in front of you from the floating bits of space junk just looks really cool. And you've always got, like, one step ahead of you in whatever direction you're traveling, so it's not like you're just jumping blindly. But anyways, new mechanic, the mini stars. You grab one, it follows you around. You collect all 5 of them, it forms a regular star. The concept of mini-stars would later on be used in the hellish innovation, quote-unquote, of the Mario Party series of Mario Party 9. I hate it. Well, that's a lie. I don't entirely hate Mario Party 9, I just strongly dislike it. Because the mini-stars as a concept weren't exactly the best. Like, I enjoy the more, like, coins for stars based economy of Mario Mario Party. Huh. It seems that a prankster comet has appeared somewhere. Prankster comets have very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about these curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. He totally doesn't look menacing at all. Anyways, prankster comets alter the properties of galaxies in some way, shape, or form, and they're a new star to grab. For example, Good Egg Galaxy has a speedy comet in orbit. What does a speedy comet do? Well, first it gives you a loud warning. And we get Dino Piranha Speedrun. This is basically Dino Piranha, but with a red tint and a time limit. You gotta beat the level in a certain time limit. It's essentially speedrunning is a base game mechanic. It also has this somewhat concerning music. I remember as a kid, I hated these levels specifically because of the music. Yeah, Prankster comments will also alter other small things about a level. Like previously, these were like the rock blocks, like the red jelly center that you could destroy. But now they're actual chain chomps, which are pretty much invincible, except when you got a star. Yeah, the time limits for these aren't impossible, but they do give you a good bit of challenge. Though the timer does thankfully pause during sections where you're unable to directly control Mario. For example, stuff like the stock cutscenes and everything, the timer does not count down during those, which is helpful. Level skip. Yum. Alright, come on, gotta go fast. Alright, this should be just Dino Piranha now. We've got, like, more than half the timer to beat Dino Piranha. Yep, shouldn't be too difficult. Bonk. And another. And one more for good measure. Easy peasy. For the mid, 43 seconds to spare. Nice. Oh. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Anyways, back into the bathhouse. I think my goal for the rest of the stream is to beat the bathhouse levels. Like, beat the boss of the bathhouse levels, and then after that, I think we'll end off stream. Yeah. Camilla's airship attack. Because like I said, I don't know why, but I'm very tired tonight. Blech. Hello, Toad. Bye, Toad. Get you out of here. And here, we get the introduction to spin jumping. You jump and spin, you get a bit of extra height. More star bits. Jump on that Goomba. And we get the introduction of the Koopa shells. First time we've used Koopa shell. Mario's never used Koopa shells in 3D. The mechanics are pretty self-explanatory. Grab one, you do the spin attack, and it throws it. You can also throw them at chests, like so. Two for the price of one, baby. And yeah, these guys teach you about how the shells work. Honestly, for how shells work in the 2D games, I think this is a good compromise between how the shells worked in 2D and how they work in 3D. Secret. Inside a ship full of star bits. Anyways, we got these guys here. This is meant to teach us about the Koopas. You jump on them, they turn into a shell. And then, they're able to throw the shell. Like so. I think if you don't throw them fast enough, they'll turn back into Koopas, from what I recall. At least like the Koopa enemies that you turn into shells. The red shells. The red shells will actively track onto enemies, which is very helpful. As we will see up here in the boss. Yep. Meet Cammy! It's not Kamek, or one of the various other named Magic Koopas in the series. This Magic Koopa is an entirely separate beast specifically for Mario Galaxy, and nothing else. Eh. Standard 3-hit boss fight affair. You hit her with shells, she gets mad. She shoot the fireball. Don't grab fireball, it hurt. Eat the hurt this. You can also spin near the Koopa shells in order to pick them up. Cammy then gets mad, spawns some regular Magic Koopas. The regular Magic Koopas you can jump on just fine. Yeah, I missed. I fired, and then I missed. And I fired again, and then I missed. But yeah, if Mario gets hit by fire, he does the classic, "Ow! Oh, come on, I missed again!" Okay, come on, Mario. Damn it, Mario! I need you to show people that I'm a pro gamer, Mario! Thank you, Mario! Yeah, you defeat her in a simple 3-hit boss fight affair, standard Mario stuff, and then drops a star. Again, I am sorry, I do not know why I'm yawning so much tonight. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Bing. New galaxy discovered. Enemy base spotted. We're detecting massive energy spikes. What are they doing here? We could do that. However, we have more levels to do. Back into space junk. Time for stage 3. I said stage 3. Terran Tox's Tangled Web. Those with arachnophobia, you probably shouldn't watch. Lots of spooters. Oh. Oh. Ah, hello there. Hey, you! Yeah, you got any tasty star bits? Feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished, I need 50 star bits to curb the hunger pangs. $50? That's a lot to ask, but I'll see what I can do, buddy. Bonk. Let's see. 28. Already 36. $45, $46, $47. I think I got enough. Because I remember there was... Aha! You! We got enough! Alright, where'd he go? Hey, buddy! Hey, fat ass, I got the food. Eat! That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! Neum. Planet Yoshi, because, you know, Yoshi isn't in this game. Sag. Yes, a lot of Goombas. Boing. I forget what the point of the Yoshi planet is. I think it's like to combo a certain number of Goomba stomps together. I think that's the mechanic. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dang it. 1. 1. Up. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a secret star. Yeah, some of the galaxies with the Hungry Lumas will have like secret stars in them. Yoshi's Unexpected Experience in Space Junk Galaxy. Alrighty. Now back into the actual level. Never mind, we can't do the actual level because there's a comet. Let's do Battle Rock instead. Battle Rock Barrage. I like how they kind of mix like the theme for like the general mysterious areas. Like a more menacing military theme here. It's honestly really cool. And of course, we got the enemies in this level, which are little tops. Oh, never mind. The helmeted Goombas appear in this level too. So remember what I said earlier about this being the only helmeted Goomba appearance? Turns out I'm a dingus. Neum. Give me a break. I haven't played this game in years. Anyways, we screw this in. And then it starts moving. And now we have to avoid cannonballs on top of this thing. Oh. You can shoot the cannonballs for coins. You gotta move on top of the saucer to dodge projectiles from one side to the other. Back up. Coin. Get a 1-up, dodge more bombs. More cannonballs, rather. This one's tricky. You gotta actually hop on the middle segment, either that or jump over it. Now here... if I remember correctly... Aha, yeah. These two cannons back here shoot bullet bills instead. So we gotta lure one back over here. and make it slam into that. Bada boom, another star in the bell. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm really only going to be able to just beat the galaxy, then I'm going to have to call it, because I am yawning like crazy. I do not know why my brain is this tired. Probably because, again, I had to work the early shift today. So my brain's probably, like, used up all its processing power for the day. And now I'm just here streaming, tired, and maybe just a tiny bit horny. Hence the conversation previously about Bowsette. Yum. I mean, speaking of that, I just recently got I got commissioned that I'm gonna see if I can put it in as an animated Twitch emote. Instead of the, I'm thinking maybe instead of the Ender, like, happy squish or whatever, I'm going to instead be putting the thing I tweeted on Twitter earlier. That being, I now have the Sussy Among Us twerk, but designed after Ender. So, we are now going to have Ender Sussy as an emote, and see how long it takes it to get removed. I'm betting like it'll last a week tops. Also, Mario rammed face first into a star. That's gotta hurt. Anyways, menacing music for this area, so you know it's dangerous. Boing. Hi, Toad. Help, I'm stuck! Aim your star pointer at me or press A and pull the screen. And then pull me. Whee! I think you can also technically just launch Toad into space with that. He'll give you a little thank you message for not being a heartless bastard and launching him into space. Yum. Oomph. We meet a boss! It's a Spooter. Also, you can throw Toad at him to deal damage. It's funny. Anyways, you gotta hit him in the bright, obvious, glowy bits. But specifically, right in the bum! The red glowy bits hurt him the most. Then he grows him back and then he gets anky and now he spits acid from everywhere. Ow. Up. Yeah. Dang it. Run, Morrow! Morrow, run! Yeah. You've also got a shorter time to hit them now before he gets back up during the second phase, so be careful about that. Bam. Launch him into the atmosphere. Easy peasy. Or well, rather, launch him into the sun. Oh, yeah. New galaxy discovered. A hungry llama has appeared. Yeah, I honestly loved this game as a kid, and I still love it now. Like, I feel like Mario Galaxy is gonna go down as one of those kind of like timeless games. Bunch of star bits, will transform. Famish needs 400 star bits. Consume! He is fat now. And he became a new galaxy. He's got fat. The Sling Pod galaxy has appeared. Neom. A very sticky situation. Sling Pod galaxy. This is based around, you guessed it, the Sling Pods. Also, I think it's cool that you can grab the star bits even during the intro cinematic. Yep. Ah, dang it. There I go. Into a black hole. What's the point of even putting a coin there if hitting one cannonball just kills you? No, Morrow! Dang it! Eh. Yum. Yum. Ow. Hey. Yum. Yeah. Dang it, I missed! Again! Come on, Morrow. You got this. Go, Morrow! Go, Morrow! Yay, Morrow! Now for this portion of the level. Survive, Morrow! No! Morrow! Damn it, Morrow! Okay, cool. That's a checkpoint. Sick. Yeah. Yeah. Right, now for this one. This is a tricky timing one. Dang it! I was almost in there! I almost had it. Hey. Man, guy can't catch a break around here. Yum. Perfect shot. No, damn it, Morrow! Morrow, no! Morrow! 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 Hey, I am way too tired. This. Hey, good grief, snap out of it, me. I think next time I get home from work, before stream, I need to take a nap. Yum. Yeah! I did it! Yahoo! Ooh. Yeah. I think before stream ends, I want to at least clear the Bowser level, so I'm going to do that, and then afterwards I'm going to call the stream, because, like I said, I am very tired tonight. Alrighty. Off to the first proper Bowser level of the game. Well, I might as well unlock this too. This is Very Scary Galaxy. But we've got Bowser's Star Reactor. Time for the new... This is the introduction to the new series of Bowser levels for Galaxy. They're like the Bowser castles, but in space. The Fiery Stronghold. I just love the design aesthetics of these. Burn, 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 burn. If I remember correctly, this is Bowser in the Dark World from Ow. I think it's from Mario 64 that this originated, but they retuned and upgraded the track. And this level does a lot of funky shit with gravity. It's honestly really cool. I feel like the Bowser levels are the levels where the game shows off its gravity manipulation stuff the most. The Bowser levels have the most bizarre and unique mechanics in the Galaxy games, and I honestly really like that. That's the second time I have died to thwomps this stage. God damn it. Morrow! What do you mean it's solid ground? And also, those are super close black holes. How is Mario not getting sucked in and spaghettified? I am way too tired to be doing this, man. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. That was on me. Again, that's solid ground, Morrow. Morrow, why? Okay, let's try this again. Nice and slow. Eh. There we go. Now up and past the thwomp. Good job, me. You did it. Seriously though, I love this music. Like, holy shit, this song is so good, and it fits the theme of Bowser Castle so well! Also, hot take, Galaxy Bowser is the hottest Bowser. Like, just in terms of design. Like, this, that is a sexy Bowser. Look at the way his hair flaps in the wind! Curse you, bisexuality. You finally made it! Just in time for me to stomp you into space bits! Welcome to the Bowser boss fights! He starts off by spawning the little platforms, then he's gonna go and try to stomp ya. What you gotta do is get him to stomp on these. Then he burns his tail, and afterwards, you whip him in the butt, and you kick him. The Koopa he is. And this also proves that Bowser's spikes are retractable. Somehow. Hey man, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it, big guy. Big guy, I don't really understand your anatomy. And Nintendo doesn't really confirm much of it. Apart from the time that they striked a 3D model of Bowser's private area, implying that it is indeed canon. Like, that's funny to me. But yeah, standard 3-hit boss fight affair, you know the drill. You can tell it's a 3-hit boss fight because he did not 1, but 3 waves this time. Seriously though, I love how the music swells for this section. Nyam. Boom. Foolish Mario. My plan is far too far along now. Do you really think you could stop me? Also, Bowser has space teleportation magic now. Yep. With that, the star at the center of the observatory grows, and a new set of levels are opened up. That being the kitchen. Galaxy complete. You've rescued another Grand Star, and power is returned to another dome in the back of the observatory. But I still don't think we have the star power we need to fly the observatory through the universe. The villain who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, to the center of the universe. Once our star power is restored, the observatory will be able to go there. Then you can reunite with your special one. Alrighty. So now, before my brain explodes... Oh, well, actually, real quick. Hi, Toad. Mario, check it out! I'm a male Toad, and I have a letter for you! Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place, but I'm alright because you're coming to rescue me. P.S. I hope this gift will come in handy. Princess Peach included 5 1-up mushrooms in her letter. Would you like them now? Even when she's kidnapped, the princess is so thoughtful. Well, come see me next time there's a mail delivery. So, fun fact. That actually happens with Toad, because even though Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 would save star count, they wouldn't save lives at the end of a play session. Every time you restarted the game, you'd be back to 5 lives for whatever reason. So because of that, at the start of every play session, the male Toad would show up and give you a 5-up. Which meant that most people would just leave their console in sleep mode if they had a lot of stars. But yeah. I think that does it for tonight's stream. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? As we let the Comet Observatory music play us out. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let's go raid Clappy. Why not? For those of you who don't know who Clappy is, he is a variety streamer here on Twitch, and the streamer that helps me with the Danganronpa streams on Tuesdays. He plays a bunch of different games. It looks like tonight he's playing Crash Bandicoot 2. Specifically, the Insane Trilogy version of the game. As for the raid message, let's do... Let's just do it that. Morrow wishes you... Let's just do that. Morrow wishes you a happy birth, because it is actually Clappy's birthday today. Actually, technically, both Clappy and Bloodeen's birthdays today. But since Blood is not streaming, we'll go raid Clappy. So, yeah. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. I super appreciate it. Apologies for being a bit tired tonight. Like I said, work kind of took it out of me today. Maybe I should start napping before the night streams. But, yeah. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back here for the bonus stream on Saturday.